I think we need to title this video, Yikes! Hi everybody. A strange title for a video, I know. But it is kind of a yikes. Don't you agree, Jenny?
Double yikes.
Double yikes. Anyway, most of the time, so as most of you know, we put the videos in a queue and we'll be out about a month. And I think there's 4 or 5, there's at least 3 more from our trip getting here to Michigan that are in the queue now. But this one is actually live and up to date as we speak, because something's happened we wanted to share with everybody. We recently came down with COVID, both of us, feeling pretty raw with that. Just about the time we got over that, which was about a week ago, I started having issues with my heart. And I had about 4 years ago where my heart was just racing 145 to 150 beats per minute. And I was hospitalized for that. And after a couple months of treatment, where they got it lowered but couldn't get it low enough, they went ahead and shocked me to get the heart back in rhythm. It's been fine for 4 years. So if I had to guess, I'd guess it was the COVID that triggered it, but it happened again. I was up over 150, monitoring with my doctor back in Savannah, and after a couple days of that, we were not satisfied with the results. He suggested I go into emergency here at the hospital in Howell, Michigan, which we did. So that was just last week. Today is actually Father's Day as we film this. Or Juneteenth, as some people call it this year. Don't get me started on that one. But and this will actually be our video this coming week on Wednesday. So it'll be kind of an up-to-date in between all the rest of the stuff that's happening around here, so that you guys kind of know what's going on. So anyway, last Wednesday I went in the hospital. They kept me after about several hours. They did do a shock treatment on me and got my heart rhythm stabilized. But then I had a low blood pressure problem. So they worked on that for a bit. Decided they needed to keep me, but they had no beds. So they kept me overnight down in emergency. I finally got into a bed about 2 o'clock in the morning. Literally no sleep. Wednesday they did a couple more tests. They had done a CT scan on Wednesday, and then on Thursday they did an echogram, which is a test I typically have twice a year. I do have a bad heart valve, and that's what that kind of shows. So after doing that, they were very quick to point out that I should probably get that fixed right away. Well, I don't know if it's worse or the same as it's been, because they would not check with my doctors back home. So at that point, I told them no. I arranged to get discharged. I've arranged for my records to be sent to my doctors back home. They will compare the test results with what they had this past week, with what I've been seeing for the last 4 years, and we will make a decision on how to proceed. Likely options are, there's no real difference. It was triggered by COVID, and I can wait till October when I get home to deal with it. Option 2 might be, maybe it's a little worse. You might think about coming home early. Maybe we need to head back towards August. And the third option, which hopefully we don't have, but if they tell me, no, it's definitely really bad, and I need to get it taken care of ASAP, and they don't want me driving home, I may schedule something here in Michigan. So we don't really know where it's going to proceed. Right now, I'm feeling good, a little tired. Jenny's also tired. She had COVID, so I think we're both suffering from leftover from the COVID, more so than the heart issue. And I feel the same as I did before the heart started racing. So we're continuing with what's happening here as if we're going to be staying the whole time. We don't know that for a fact, but that's the plan. So we got out of the hospital on Thursday. It was late. It was in the evening. Came back here, spent Friday here relaxing. Really did nothing. Saturday, felt pretty good, but was very tired, so I slept a lot of the day. And Saturday night, last night, we actually went out and visited the common area where they had a band and a couple food trucks, and I've got some pictures and stuff of that we'll show, and we'll kind of bring you up to date on that. We came back here and had a campfire, so we had a good evening yesterday. Father's Day today, we're going to go visit the kids over on the other side of the lake and have some dinner with them. But that's where we're at with this. So we kind of had a little pause put on anything right now, where we will begin traveling again once the doctors say I'm no different than I was before, assuming that, and we'll get back into our normal routine. But until then, we're going to kind of just hang out here for a little bit and stay safe and sound. We're at the RV here in Byron. There's Jenny across the table, and as you can kind of see as she's waving. And so, you know, we got it pretty good here in the RV. The lake behind us. So it's not a bad place to be stuck for a week or so while we wait to hear what's going on with the rest of the stuff. And hopefully we will include here some video and some clips from yesterday, and let you see what kind of a nice day we had yesterday, which we enjoyed very much. So that's about it. That's what's going on in our lives right now. We figured it was important enough to interject this now and not wait 5-6 weeks down the road, and just kind of slip this in. You will be catching up on some videos. We've still got videos coming from Texas. Our last part of our trip back up to Michigan, our first side trip once we got up here. Those videos are all in the queue to be played out over the next few weeks, but we're going to insert this one on Wednesday. This is Sunday, Father's Day. The coming Wednesday, this will be the video of the week. So kind of bring you up to date on that, and then we'll start slipping in the videos on a normal basis going forward. So I want to thank you all for your following along. I want to thank you all for your patience and understanding while I go through this little beat down that I've been suffering. And hopefully we'll get back on track here pretty soon. At least that's our hope. Whatever happens, we're going to deal with it the best we can, as per what the doctors tell me to do. And we'll go from there. So hopefully it'll be all mostly positive, and we can deal with this when we get back down to Georgia with my regular doctors that have been treating me for 4 or 5 years for these conditions. So anyway, what I got to say about COVID sucks. Yeah, we had the shots, we had the vaccinations, we each had a booster. We've been pretty lucky till now, but we got it, and I do think that's what triggered the heart issues and everything else. So and it is a known occurrence that can cause the troubles I had. So anyway, take care, and we'll catch you all down the road a piece. As I said, we're gonna insert some other video in here from yesterday, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. Smile there. As we look across the lake, you can probably hear the band clearing the other side in the common area as they're winding out for the night. And we've got a nice sunset sky as we sit around our campfire. Hope y'all have a good evening. And see it, we had a pretty good time last night, actually, all things considered. Considering just a few days ago we were in the hospital and couldn't hardly move. So, that said, catch you all down the road of peace. Thanks for traveling. Bye-bye and be safe.